Good morning, happy Monday. It is January 24th. It's another very cold morning here in Minnesota. It's like negative 22 with the wind chill, and we're ready for a full week here. Last week we had Monday off. We ended up being 2 hours late on Wednesday because of weather, and we got out 2 hours early on Friday because of weather. So it was a very short week. So it'll be a little bit of an adjustment going for a full week here without any days off or late starts. So, anyways, let's get to it.
And Reg doesn't want to get out of bed either. Oh, that's a good boy.
All right, it is going to be indoor morning recess again because it's, again, like negative 22. So I think today and tomorrow will. Hopefully they'll get out on Wednesday. We'll find out. I got all of our reader alouds ready and out for this week. So our books this week are Animal Journeys. I'm going to have my students this morning when they come in, since it's indoor recess and they have a little bit more time than usual before we head to music and gym. I'm going to have them do the background of like that sunset on that penguin art project. If you watched that vlog last week when we tried doing it with the tissue paper, but it failed. So I'm going to have them do the background in watercolor. It'll dry, and then this afternoon we can do the actual penguin part. And that kind of ties in good because we're doing Animal Journeys this week, so we'll learn. Nothing gets your heart racing like almost getting caught videoing because I'm still awkward about this. Yeah, Animal Journeys will tie in good with that art. I had to drop off subplans in my coworker's room because he is out for the next couple days, so I got that ready. We share the books through the F&P interactive curriculum. We have 3 sets for the 5 teachers, so him and I share them. I keep them in my room, and then so I dropped 2 over for his sub to read. Otherwise, yeah, I don't fully know what we're gonna do the rest of the day, but I'll figure that out during prep. I'm also gonna call about my couch again during prep because I want to know where it is and if I can pick it up. So. But, kids will be coming in here soon, so I'm gonna drink my coffee, and just kind of chill out a little bit before they get in here. So I'll check in with you at lunch probably. See you then. All right, I'm home for lunch. I've been throwing Reg's Frisbee. I've been making myself lunch. I was on call with Macy's from my couch, and I was on there for 12 minutes, and had talked to somebody, and she was looking into things, and after being on hold with her for like 8 minutes, it just cut out. So I'm gonna hope she'll call me back, like maybe on her end, and once she's realizes I'm not there, she'll give me a call. I hope so. So I feel like I'm gonna wait like 3 minutes, and if not, then I'm gonna recall because I really wanna talk to them and get this figured out before I have to go back to school. Until then, Reg, making my sandwich, Frisbee. Looks like it'd be nice out, but no. Still is very much cold. So my kids are inside for recess. looks like we'll be in tomorrow too, and then hopefully outside on Wednesday. But yeah, I'm gonna make my sandwich, eat, hopefully be able to give you guys an update about what I talked to Macy's and find out from them before I go back to school. And then I'll let you know what we did at school at the end of the day. So yeah. All right, it is the end of the day. Honestly, this is like the best day we've had in a long time. Like, I don't feel exhausted. They just, I don't know, like listened to directions the first time. I didn't have to keep repeating myself. It was mind-blowing, but it was a great day. I hope this whole week is like that, because today was just honestly just awesome. Like, I feel good. I feel like every day I just have kind of been like at the end of the day dragging and cranky and I don't know, but today was awesome. I'll kind of talk a little bit about what we did. Wasn't anything too wild or crazy, but I'll share what I remember. So our books today, or this week, are Animal Journeys. So today we read, I'm going to say it wrong, Hachiko? I don't know. I always like look up how to say it and then I forget. So I'll just show you the cover. So based on a true story, really good book if you haven't read this. There's several versions. I know there's a movie too. So I always love reading this book. I just wish I would actually remember how to say it. So this was our read aloud for today. For Wordwork, we talked about just tenses, because I was hearing a lot of kids be like, oh, I rideed my hoverboard this weekend, and this wasn't really in the plans, but I just decided we're gonna just kind of talk about what the past tense and how most of the time it is ED, but there's quite a few of irregulars. So these were just random verbs they came up with, and then we just talked about what would it be in the past, future. So yeah. This is kind of sloppy, but we just also, for our personal narratives, talked about just like getting people's attention. And I know if you teach older grades, I know you hate the question, but some kids just need to have that starting point. So I'm sorry. But we talked about adding that into their personal narratives today while they were working, and then adding dialogue. That was like during writing today was when I really just realized it was gonna be a good day, because I just said like, hey, we're gonna have our indoor recess because it was freezing. Indoor recess and snack break here in about like 12 minutes. So can we just all go get started right away, and let's just go no talking right the whole time, because you're gonna be able to talk and play games with your friends in 12 minutes. And they all just went, and it was just like quiet and writing and not messing around and not having to be redirected and not sitting there going, oh, I don't know what to write about. And it was great. It was awesome. And then in math was our last day of our fraction lessons. We'll review tomorrow and then do a assessment on Wednesday. But today we did a fractions of numbers, like 1/3 of 9 and 3/5 of 20 are just two examples. That was their exit ticket. And honestly, almost all of them got them correct. Like, I love how this kind of combines division, which we did right before winter break, into fractions. So they did awesome with this. So that was, I don't know, that was exciting too. Just another great day. And when they first came in the morning, I had them do the watercolor for that penguin art that I tried to do last week. And then this afternoon we did the oil pastel part of it. So I'll insert a clip here of theirs finishing up. I think they turned out pretty good for the most part, especially for me being a non-art teacher, just trying to incorporate some art and not really knowing what to tell them. I think they did a pretty good job. We also have been doing these fluency lessons each week, so I introduced the new phrases today. I read through the story, then we echo read it, so now the rest of the week they'll, read with a partner, read it on their own, and they'll record themselves on Seesaw reading it on Friday. The other website I just kind of rediscovered, like I used this a little bit last year, and I was like, oh yeah, this is cool, and then I just saw, I think, another TikTok about it. So Classroom Screen, if you've never used it, I love it because like tomorrow I have our morning typed out, like when they get back from specials, and I like how I can just have the timer up there at all times and just adjust it. I don't have to keep opening and closing stuff. I can do a random name. There's dice. If I want to do, I have the timer on. If I want to do a stopwatch or like clock, whatever. So sometimes I'll add that on there because some of my kids still struggle with reading the clock, so if they don't have to ask me what time it is. So I've been using this like last Thursday and Friday, and then today I used it again, and I ended up just buying it. It's like $29.99 for a year, and then you can actually save your screens. So like I'm just gonna have as Tuesday, and then that way I can use this, make one for each day. So I only have Tuesday so far, but oh yeah, you can do polls, you can have like groups. So I just like how they have all those options in one place. So if you haven't used this, there is a free version. The paid version just makes so you can save your screens. Otherwise, you have to like redo it each day. It would just start as a blank one, which wasn't bad, but I just decided I want to have them for each day with like our morning schedule, because that's usually the time when they're like, what's next? Because we'll switch whether it's like writing or like a word study lesson or a writing lesson or whatever. So I'm going to use this more often, I think. Let's see. I do have a couple that are gonna be, I've had some that have been home, like quarantined, whether like, you know, exposure, whatever else. So all the different reasons for long periods of time. But I had a couple today then that where I was assigning some work for them at home, and that was a little bit more stressful just because like I haven't really had to do that a lot this year, and I forgot how exhausting it is, like trying to remember. I didn't have to have them come on live, but just sending it out, and then I forgot to link the actual read aloud recording, and then anyways, so I think it'll be better the rest of the week. Today, like I recorded our math lesson on my Chromebook, and I'm gonna assign that to them tomorrow to watch. So I think I'm just gonna do stuff the day behind, and I don't need to record stuff, but especially with like that fraction lesson, I feel like it's just, they're not gonna just figure that out on their own, you know? So I don't know. It's not bad just using my Chromebook to record it and then like not worrying about, I don't know, doing it, any editing into it or anything, just, or not me trying to record it and teach it through there. I'm just gonna let it buck while we're going and then give it to them the next day, I think. So it'll be nice when the day comes when we don't have to worry about those things. And when kids are gone, they can just be gone. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I need to stay productive when I get home. Or not just, I wouldn't say productive, but not just sit on the couch, because otherwise I won't leave the rest of the night. So you guys are gonna keep me accountable. Oh, big stretch. All right, just got off my Peloton down there. You know, it's a first edition, so it's not as fancy as the rest of yours. Just kidding, it was like $100 on Amazon. But anyways, got a little, you know, heart rate up a little bit. Here's my current dilemma. Back to the basement we go. All right, so when I was painting the bathroom in one of those other vlogs last week, or when I was doing the second on the wall, and I did the trim white, someone commented that I should do it black. And I'm kind of feeling it, because again, tomorrow the tile paint's supposed to come in the polyurethane, so I can do one more coat in there and seal it. And then it's like, if I have white on white on white, and down here in the bathroom where there's not a lot of natural light, I feel like it'll just be kind of like, I don't know, too much white. So I texted my mom to see what she thinks. So if she says yes, go black, I'm gonna literally go to Menards and get some black paint tonight. But it would just be there, and I feel like it would maybe look good with the mirror and stuff. So I think we might do that tonight if she says go for it. Because then out here in the rest of the basement too, like if I did paint these walls white, it's not like this is like nice wood at all. So if I painted that black too, otherwise I feel like it'll just be very white down here. So at some point I still need to paint these walls. Right, Ridge? All right, I'll go throw your Frisbee until Mom takes me back. But we might be painting this black tonight. All right, she said go for it. Because you know what? If I don't like it, I can always change it back. So we're gonna go get some paint. It's my car starting. You probably couldn't hear it. I'm gonna bring Reg with, since he's been home. I'll just leave the car running when I run in quick. Hey there. Of course, I had to get Reg a toy. He'll probably shred in 6 seconds, but there's a dinosaur. Oh, Reg with his dinosaur. He's gonna shred very fast, I bet. Okay, I'm very, very, very impulsive and also kind of impatient. So I went there and I was kind of looking through the paint section and I found like trim paint, but like I would have had to have had it mixed and there was nobody back there. I waited for a few minutes. So then I saw, and again, if you actually paint, don't judge me, this stuff that's already mixed and it's like for furniture, but it's a basement, so who cares, right? It's also like not like super, super, super black, so I might regret that part. We will see. Whatever though, no going back at this point. Don't be like me. It's like 6 o'clock and I do need to eat, but I'm gonna do this first and then eat. So I feel like my reasoning behind this is like, if I end up liking this, then I'm gonna have to do the whole basement anyway, so I'll have to get a bigger and then actual trim paint, and I can just like redo the bathroom if I need to. I don't know. I'm just trying to make this make sense, but probably won't. We're gonna do it. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Okay, gonna give a far away first coat. I was very nervous right away. Reg, hey, get out of there. You're gonna get your tail. Come on. Reg. I don't know, it was like streaky kind of, like, I don't know, just wasn't necessarily going on as good as I thought. So I Googled milk paint, because that's apparently what I have, and it says that it's good for sloppy painters because it's runnier and then streaky for the first coat, and then after that it'll be good. So I'm not gonna go any closer because it is kind of streaky, but I think I will like it once I get it all done. Like, I mean, that obviously this inside part will have to be done at some point or something, but just like the white and the black, I think I'll like. I was also sloppy. My mom told me only do it if you're gonna be super careful, and you can see I got it on the floor. But I figure I'll just do the second coat of black before I do the final coat of the white, so it'll all be fine. And I was gonna use painter's tape, I just didn't have any. So long story short, I think I have painter's tape at school. So tomorrow I'm gonna bring that home. If not, I'll go buy some. And oops, I will actually use painter's tape and do the second coat of the trim. And then I can do the last coat of the floor after I have used painter's tape and done the second coat of the trim. But I think it's gonna work. Just for me being impulsive like here, I think it's gonna look pretty good once I get a second coat down there. Not too shabby, not too shabby. All right, it's about 7 o'clock, so I'm going to make some dinner, put this together so I can post tomorrow on Tuesday, and call it a day. I might do another vlog tomorrow, just because if I'm gonna paint the second coat, then I can show you guys what the second coat looks like. If not Tuesday, one of the days. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow, but might be feeling ambitious. But anyways, thanks for taking along. Cross your fingers that it looks good on there and I didn't just waste my time with that milk paint. But if we did, oh well. See you next time. Bye.